Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and receive everything you need to scale your cleaning business to six figures and beyond. Oh, hello. So today I'm going to talk about my favorite subject, or one of them, employees. Yes, yes, yes. That can be a subject that you can either look forward to or dread. Now, we all know, or you should know by now, that if you're looking to scale your business to six figures and beyond, it's going to be pretty hard to do unless you have employees. So try not to look at employees as a bad thing, but a good thing. It can be challenging with the hiring and making sure they show up. I know I've had countless stories where I interviewed them. They seemed excited. I was excited. I had the uniforms. I was all ready for them to get started, and they didn't show up. And they seemed like such a great fit. So I started looking at, what do I need to do to make sure that I'm not disappointed and that I am not going to disappoint them with their expectation and our expectations. So let's start there. The first thing you need to make sure is you think about who your ideal cleaning employee is, just like your ideal cleaning customer. Think about who your ideal cleaning employee is. Is it someone that's been in the military? I know that's one of my favorite. I was in the Air Force, a veteran, and so I look forward to working with other military individuals. Sometimes they do bring a little something to it. Not saying all the time, but I have noticed that being in the military sometimes makes you a little more disciplined. So I do look for military personnel. I also look for individuals that have been in the customer service industry where they're used to doing something like hotel cleaning, or they've waited or worked with individuals where customer service is really important. These individuals are going to be on the front line of your business representing your company. So you do want some that have energy, respect, they're respecting your customer, respectable, and that they carry themselves in a way that's going to represent your company, make you proud to have them on your team. So that's something else I look at. Now, let's look at some interview questions. So you have to be careful in that area, because I know back in the day you could say some, any questions, but now you cannot. You have to make sure you ask appropriate questions. So you may ask something. One of my favorites is, one, I look to see if they're on time. Two, I look at their energy. When you're doing janitorial, you do have to get there. You can't take all day because time is money. You don't want them running around like a chicken with their head cut off. At the same time, you want to make sure they get the job done. So look at their energy. I think of our culture. What is our mission? What is our value? Make sure you have that already out so that you're attracting people that fit that. If you're an energy person like I am, and someone kind of moves a little slow and they're good at doing the job, but maybe not to the speed that you may need for particular accounts, think about that. Some accounts you do have to have it a little bit faster. Think about if you have an account that's a day, kind of like a day clean, who do you have in there? That's different than a night cleaning. They're not around a lot of employees as they are during the day. So you really want to make sure you have a sharp, customer service oriented person in those day jobs when they're doing day cleaning. That's very important. Make sure you ask them questions when you're doing your Zoom or in person. Make sure you ask them questions about why do they like to clean, and what's their purpose and what their goals are, and why your company. Think of all that. Have they done any background on your company? Have they checked it out? See why they think they make a good fit. What are they bringing to your company? And what are some of their weak points? I always like to ask people, if they could change anything about themselves, what would it be? And answer those questions yourself. Anything you ask, make sure you can answer it on the spot as well. So practice answering those questions, because if you're expecting something of someone, you should be able to do it as well. And the last thing, I look to see if they're on time. Are they dressed appropriate? Do they seem like they're engaged, and are they happy, or are they like, oh God, they're like, oh, I'm just going through the motions. And then last, if they have any questions for you. It's important that they should have one or two questions for you. When do I get paid if you didn't go over that during the interview? But remember, I talk about the 3 pillars. So this falls under the customer retention. The kind of employees you have will really keep your customers. So make sure you pay attention to that. And if you'd like to know all the other things I talk about when it comes to the 3 pillars, customer attraction, customer acquisition, and customer retention, then make sure you sign up for my free masterclass, which is how to build a 6-figure cleaning business, how to go to zero to 6 figures within a year from scratch, zero. That is what I am going to teach you. So if you'd like to know all about that, then make sure you sign up and register. And if you'd like to know any other questions, reach out to us at 407-595-1598. Love to see you at the Masterclass. It's live. We have a fantastic time, and I'd love to see you there with all your questions. We do a Q&A, and I promise I'll get you on and off in about 45 minutes to an hour. That's about what I'm looking at. And that gives you plenty of time to bring your pen and paper, ask your questions, and look forward to answering them, and bring your energy. I'm an energy person, so make sure you bring it, okay? So be safe, take care. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.